Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asks you leave at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We have to decide who am I. Nobody can do it for us. And this is 24/7 awareness. At this moment, who am I? I am a speaker. You, at this moment, who you are, that means who am I from your standpoint? सब्जी में नमक डाल दिया कि नहीं डाल दिया? All the spiritual practice is remaining 100% in the present. This I will go on shamelessly repeating. And yet I know I'll fail. See, my friends, therefore, when we consider ourselves to be the body, then keep yourself occupied, busy, and in such a manner that you are not wasting your time in unnecessarily all kinds of things. There is no need. How to switch off this, I don't know. So, whatever we are supposed to do that and relax, relax, relax is the underlying word. And whatever we are doing, it is doing as not a duty or a burden, but it is as a joy of expression. And whenever we do anything joyfully, cheerfully, we are relaxed, we are not tense. And how to do this? Then whatever we are doing it for the God, for the Lord, for our beloved God. Now, who is this God? Where is this God? In the fifth mantra, we have seen Jagataha Ishadhi Yukta Sevanam Ashtamurti Bhrudeva Pujanam. So this part we have seen yesterday, that we have responsibility towards ourselves, towards the world, and as much it is necessary to see divinity in everyone, equally it is necessary to see divinity in us also. Papoham papa karmaham. No, you are not. You are divine. Jabardasti? Yes. You are divine. And then which are those 8 parts? We have seen the 5 great elements. And then Ashtamurti Bhrut. What are the remaining 3? Up to here we have come yesterday. The 3 are the sun, moon, and the Jiva, every being. These are the 3 of them. Now, how do we do the puja of the sun? Doing the puja of the sun, begin your day before sun arrives. See? Like when I came to here, to their house. So, after I come, I come already. No, before the sun arrives, we must be ready to receive the sun. So, what will be the spiritual practice? Begin your day early morning. These simple things, if you learn the secret behind it, scriptures don't get anything when we get up early morning or we get up late. Scriptures don't get anything. We are benefited. If we have to wake up early in the morning, what is necessary? Necessary is you must sleep early. If you have to sleep early, what you have to do? You should be busy during the day so that by evening you are sufficiently tired. The moment you land on the bed, you sleep. But our problem is we go to the bed but no sleep. Then what to do? Then go on watching all kinds of things. One movie I always remember. चलते गाड़ी में लटकती लाश. A dead body hanging in a moving train. And on that, the whole movie goes on. And you watch it for the whole night. Do you think in your dream Bhagwan Krishna will come? Hey friends, it is necessary that before we go to sleep, we should not have any sankalpa in our mind. See, when we keep our clothes after washing, I am not telling here. Here it is beyond my understanding. When we wash our clothes, we nicely fold them, iron them, and keep nicely piled up, in a place. Here, what happens? Directly from the dryer on the body. Simple people, no ironing is required. See, friends. So, we do it perfectly well, so it's so nice. In the same manner, when we go to sleep, our mind is completely empty and need no time we sleep. I was hearing one interview of PM Modi, small clip, 1 minute clip. Questions. How come you get so much energy and all that? When do you sleep? He said, it's very simple. Whatever I am doing, I am 100% in that. When I go to bed, I sleep instantaneously. It doesn't take for me to sleep more than few seconds. For us, biological dosha, organic dosha, no biological. First we go and sleep on the back. Palti to the dosha, and to the left. No, it's never. Another palti to the dosha, to the right side. I think I should have a glass of water again. We suffer before going to sleep. And therefore, in the morning, how can you be fresh? When you begin your day in a fresh mode, you are a different person. You must have experienced this thing. Sometime when we wake up in the morning, we feel like biting everybody. Sometime we get up in the morning and we again go to sleep. Once in a while, in a blue moon, we get up in the morning and we are fresh, cheerful, relaxed. This is how the sleep has gone. Therefore, worshipping sun means begin your day early in the morning before the sun rises. What will happen? All wrong habits of keeping awake, watching all unwanted things, then drinks, drugs, all gossip, everything will stop. Net result, mind will not be contaminated by the world. So, first worshipping sun is this. And therefore, Gayatri Mantra, technically speaking, is chanted in the Pratah Sandhya, Madhyana Sandhya, and Sayam Sandhya. It is not chanted at night, but people do, let them do. What does it matter? So, before the sun rises, there are still stars in the sky. We get, this is called Brahma Murta. We get up and we finish our morning ABCD and then do the Gayatri Japa. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. This mantra will resettle. Like, we reset our phone to the factory settings. In the same manner, early morning you begin your day, finish your morning ABCD and chant the Gayatri Mantra is like resetting our personality for the next day. See, my friends, but then we have to decide who we are. Who am I? Am I a seeker of truth? Or I am a mother, husband, father, brother? Who am I? So first, our responsibility towards ourselves. If we are not responsible to ourselves, will we be responsible to others? Therefore, Ashtamurti Bhrudeva Pujanam, first worshipping the sun. Then comes some worshipping the moon. Worshipping the moon is follow strict discipline of the thing that we have to do. And in this manner, there are many disciplines given in our Upasana Shastra. Ekadashi you have to observe, and then on a particular day you have to do that particular thing. So we remain extremely aware about the cycle of time. See? We remain aware in that. Then the third point comes. See, all our festivals in our religion are based on the moon's movement. When is Ekadashi? It is not on 31st of April and all that. No. They are on the cycle of the moon. And therefore, every year, Diwali doesn't come on the same date. It comes according to Tithi. So when we follow the moon, worship the moon, that means we should follow our religious calendar systematically and lead our life. The third in the Ashtamurti Bhrut is the Jiva. If we cannot help somebody, never mind. We should not hurt or destroy anybody in this world from our side. In this manner, our awareness will increase. And what is that increase in awareness? We will always remember we are here only for spiritual evolution. All other things are secondary. We do not know who was the 7th president of America. Does it make any difference? We do not know what is the cost of the latest model of Tesla. No, it doesn't matter. It makes no difference. But it makes a difference. Who am I? So the top priority in our life is spiritual evolution. See, friends, it is so important. Therefore, when we are leading our life in our day-to-day lifestyle, the ultimate is this. Our top priority is spiritual evolution. Everything else can wait. This cannot wait. Therefore, we have taken care of our body orientation. Who am I? Body, or embodied, whatever is my relational responsibilities, that I complete, and I finish my duties for the joy of it. What will I get in return is not the criteria. But while doing this thing, it is likely that our I will come up. So to dissolve this I, we introduce the principle of devotion. Yad yad karma karomi tattalakilam shambho tavaradhana. After this is done, then we are told that uh, we have to chant now or do the upasana. Now be attentive. Law of karma is not applied to the devotee. Be very attentive. The traffic laws are not applied on the passenger. They are applied only on the drivers. And which driver? Because somebody has got a driving license, police comes in your house. You got a catch. No, he must be driving also. In the same manner, the one who has got this notion, I am doing, kartrutva abhimani, on him the law of karma is applied. And therefore, we are doing this as or offering to the Lord. See, friends, when you love somebody, there is a possibility that you will fall in love. Why possibility? Guarantee. Okay. See the difference. A boy and a girl, they fall in love. And that fall is called as shadi. Shadi means what? Which changes the direction, disha of life. So they fall in love. Now the mother loves the child. The mother does not fall in love. She rises in love. Because it is not an action, it is an experience. Similarly, devotion is an experience. And upasana is an action. So, we go to the next verse. Uttamastavad uchchamandataha chittajam japat dhyanamuttamam. Now this upasana is taken at a still deeper and subtler level. Uttamastavat. See, our mind cannot be held together for a long time on a short theme. See, one gets bored very easily. Therefore, you must have seen, first of all, so much accompaniment, tabla, peti, 4, 5, this thing, 2,500 tabla people playing tabla simultaneously. What kind of that spiritual life is God knows? Or so many people together playing the veena. Something good. Don't get carried away by that. So, first, too many accompaniments, enough of it, reduce. Then, after that, so accompaniment means what? Bhajan, kirtan, tabla, peti, wah, mukarrar, firse, all kinds of things. Then we come to uttamastavar. So this is tavan, this is chanting together, so that everybody is involved. Then the next step is we chant the japa of the Lord in our ucha, in our Vaikhari Vani. This is what we are doing. First of all, I play the bhajan so that all are controlled and brought together. And thereafter, now we start chanting our Lord's name. So from the many, we are marching towards one. This is the spiritual practice. So from many bhajan kirtan, from many tabla peti, from many raga dvesha, we come to one Lord's name, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Directly don't go for chanting in your mind. You will not know when you will sleep. Huh? First of all, chant, not now, in your room. Chant loudly Lord's name. By that, what happens? Our speech becomes purified. There is no more purifying material in the world than the Lord's name. So we chant loudly, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. When this is called Vaikhari Vani. When Vaikhari Vani becomes purified and mature, it drops. It comes to the Madhyama Vani. Then the Lord's name is chanted without our efforts. Like the moment I lie on the bed, it starts. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram. Go to sleep. So Uchcha, first of all, Vaikhari Vani, purify the speech, mature the speech. Then we migrate from the external to the internal, Madhyama Vani. Vaikhari Vani is operated in the waking experience. I am talking to you in the Vaikhari Vani. Madhyama Vani operates within us. So when we talk to ourselves, see, I have to go there, do this thing, that thing. When the lecture will be over, I will do this. That is Madhyama Vani, which is not Parashruti Gochara. What I am talking is Parashruti Gochara. Others can hear. Madhyama Vani doesn't go to others. We only hear. Then we start chanting the Lord's name in our mind. And if we are chanting the Lord's name in our mind, be very attentive. You will be extremely at peace. You will be seeing the world, but seer will not be born. You will be hearing all that is happening, but hearer will not be born, because now you are engaged in chanting the Lord's name. So for the public, we are awake to this world, but from our point of view, we are awake to the divine theme. Friends, these are the secrets we have to learn. These are not told in big, what you call organized things, 10,000 people all the time worried about, I should go and sit in the front. Tum yahan kyun baitha hu? This is subtle. So, this is Uchcha Mandataha. So, from the gross, we have come to the subtle. Then, from there, we go still deeper. See? And the deeper is, now, the mind, be very attentive. The mind is chanting, and you are distinctly aware. Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram. So now our shift is from the chanting to the one who is illuminating the chanting process. Uchchamandataha chittajam japa. Then the mind is effortlessly chanting without any efforts. Whatever we may be doing or not doing, mind is engaged. There are many techniques Mahatmas tell. One of the technique is this. Take any short Lord's name. Don't take a long one. Om Bhurbhu Swatasit. No. Like Hari Om. Breathe in Hari. Breathe out Om. Breathe in Hari. Breathe out Om. You know what you are doing? You are doing wrong. You are breathing according to chanting. Chant according to breathing. Breathing is not done. It is happening. Chanting is done. Breathing is happening. We are not doing. And in that happening of the breathing, add the Lord's name. We do exactly the opposite. Recognize this. Nobody can teach us. We have to ourselves. So what will be the result? As breathing is effortless, as I am breathing, this notion doesn't come. There cannot be the abhiman that I am breathing. Do you know? No. In the same manner, there won't be a personality of a devotee. I am devotee. How many times you chant? I chant 3-4 times a day. Nothing. I chant 200 times a day. How much? So much? Yes, with every breathing I chant. There cannot be any abhiman. Therefore, these are the stages. Ucha, tabla peti, manda, chanting the Lord's name in the Vaikhari Vani. Then still go subtler in the Madhyama Vani. And still go subtler at the Chitta Jam Japaha. Now the Lord's name is only a very feeble, as if a vibration in the mind. Sri Ram, Sri Ram. This experience cannot be taught, cannot be explained, cannot be put in words. You have to have it. That way, any experience cannot be given to anybody. You have to have your experience. Can I say, hey, Sabudana khichdi was very good. You don't have to eat. I have already eaten. No, let him also eat and suffer. You can't give experience to others. Therefore, Chitta Jam Japa. After this, then last is Dhyanam Uttamam. Now, here also, if you see, there are two aspects about it. ध्यान दो या ध्यान करो. See, be attentive or become attentive. You have to be attentive. ध्यान करो मत. प्यार किया नहीं जाता, हो जाता है. See? So, Uttamam Dhyanam is what? Remaining 24/7 in meditative poise. This is what is our morning meditations. We have to live in meditation. Not only half an hour sitting, suffering silently, and thank God over. Tomorrow onwards, I'll never come for meditation. No. This is unbroken experience. See, this point again I am repeating. Waking experiences are limited to waking. Dream experiences limited to dream. Deep sleep only to deep sleep. Samadhi only to samadhi. But there is one experience which is in and through all of them. Abiding in that is living in meditation. So when we are in a waking experience, that time we interact, become happy or miserable. Every experience is an opportunity for us to find out who am I. If something good happens, I am very happy. Who is happy? Father is happy. Oh, I am very miserable. Who is miserable? The mother-in-law is miserable. Just become aware of this. That's it. करना कुछ नहीं है. Therefore, when we are leading our life day to day, we have to remember Dhyanam Uttamam. So in waking state, we have to simply remember all these relational personalities that I am not, but I am a man or a woman. So who am I in the waking? I am a man or a woman. Don't become anybody. Then Karnataka, play whatever role you have to play. Then the dream. Then in the dream also we go good and bad experiences. When the dream is over, do we brood over it? See, it's all over. We don't write a biography of a dreamer, autobiography of a yogi, only about the wakers. What about the dreamer? He also lived. Therefore, this dreamer also goes. Then deep sleeper and samadhi, similar way. But there is one principle which is supporting waking experiences without becoming a waker, supporting the dream experiences without becoming a dreamer, supporting the deep sleep experiences without going to sleep, supporting the samadhi experience without doing samadhi. On this principle, we told you, experience without experiencer is the truth. If there is no experiencer born, who will talk? Meditation was good or bad? Many times the Swamiji ask a meditation solid. Kalga liquid. Don't become an experiencer. Experience without experiencer is the truth. So hearing is happening, but hearer is not born. That is realization. Seeing is happening, but seer is not born. That is realization. And that is what is our essential nature. Who am I? This is what I am. Now these things we have to observe in this world and learn. There was one lady, she lost her husband suddenly during Corona. Just like that, he died. Naturally, very hurt and miserable. 2 daughters, know what to do, like that, crying and everything. As the time passed, 10 days, 15 days, month, 2 months, 1 year, very frustrated, depressed, all that, it continues. So Swamiji, I said, don't worry, continue. Don't force anything abnormal. Continue. It will go slowly. After about a year or so, she came back to normal. And she used to come regularly for satsang. So I asked her, I said, Mama, how are the things? Swamiji, everything is perfect. I said, your earlier, Swamiji, I have learned. The one who was miserable was somebody. Was the wife, was the mother, was the daughter-in-law. Now I am clear. These roles I have to play. I have played my roles. Now I have, be attentive, I have no regrets in my life about anything. That life which does not carry the burden of regrets and the arrogance of success is God realization. Who am I? This is what we are. See, friends. Uttamastavad Uchamandataha Chittajam Japa Dhyanam Uttamam. Here we have to give Dhyanam. Focus attention on this principle. It is not the physical aspect of meditation we are talking about. In yoga, Siddha Marga, etc., they are Prakriti Pradhan sadhana. They will be controlling the body, controlling the prana, doing the bhasrika and all kinds of things so that the Prakriti is under their control. And with that control, they can modify anybody's mind. One person asked me this question. Swamiji, how come these people know what is going on in our mind? You must have seen on TV, it comes, there are many Mahatmas. Come. Your name is so and so. You are this question, this question. Fourth question you wanted to write, but you did not write. Is it not? Maharaj. Yeah. Now, how they can read somebody's mind? I said, I don't know. No, Swami, you don't want to tell. I said, okay, I'll tell you. What is your field? I said, I am a softie, IT fellow. So I said, do you know, once my laptop had some problem, which I could not handle. So I called my friend in America and I told him, he told me something, and then he entered my laptop from America and did whatever is to be done and set it right. How can he do it? Yoga? Siddhi? No, he knew the operation of these machines. Exactly the same way. Through these Yoga Marga and Siddha Marga, we are able to know the operating system. And after we know the operating system, then I will set your laptop clearly, but then you have to pay $800. So those siddhis are used for earning money. See, friends, we are not going in that track. We do not want to prove anything to anybody because our foundation is Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahmaivana Paraha. This world is merely an appearance. It has no stability. And it can be learned only by understanding what is the meaning of illusion. There is no way out. Illusion means what? There are three things. Something is not, Sat Asat. Third is, something is not but appears. Something is, no, you can't do anything. Something is not, you can't do anything. When something is not and yet appears, then the problems begin. See? This world is like that. And therefore, we have to stick to this. This world has always been like this. There is nothing new ever has happened. We are not here to get lost in this world. It is for this purpose, I must know who am I. See, if you take this as your, like you have got Ekadashi Vratam, take this Vratam. Then in every experience you can discover this truth. I'll tell you one experience. There was some vaccine production institution. They took me there and showed all what they do, which I didn't understand, but pretended I understood. Then they said that we'll show you know how we do the titer, what should be the dose which is convenient, possible on the white mice. So they took me in a very AC room, huge laboratory, and so many cages of these white mice. And they told something which I had not understood. Swamiji, these are inbred line. Okay. You have to pretend many things. Okay, inbred lines. Then in each cage there were about 10 to 15 mice. And there was some wheel on which they can work and run. And then, see, we take from this cage this vaccine dose and give to each mice different doses and leave them. Like that, we do all these things. And thereafter, after every 1 hour, we see the observation. This cage, we have given zero point 0.5 dose. What happened out of 10? How many survived? How many reacted? And how many are normal? And on the basis of this data, we determine what should be the ideal dose for somebody for this disease. Understood? I said, Pranam Gurudev. He said, Swamiji, why are you making fun of me? I said, no, you taught me. You revealed me God. Swamiji, we don't understand you. I said, never try. Then I told, we are like that. One cage, inbred line, Gujarati. Second line, inbred line, Marathi. Third, inbred line, Karnataka. Fourth, inbred line, Tamilians. Fifth, inbred line, Punjabi, Bengali. And the dose is given. And he is taking the note. When those mice die, this researcher doesn't feel bad. We are all in this mega laboratory of him. Hold on to him. Every experience can teach us if we are able to learn. That is what we are. Is it not? In our dream, we only become everything, good or bad. And after the dream is over, do we worry about what happened to those people in the dream? In the same manner, when Brahmaji will wake up from his sleep, he will not ask, oh, Anuvaranda kahan gaya? Kaun? Hey, friend. But ahankara vimudhatma kartahamiti manyate. There is nothing ever has happened, nothing is going to happen. Life is a time pass. See. And in this mode, it is not only during meditation I am divine, after that a devil. This is what is said in the 7th mantra. Ajya dharaya srotasa samam sarala chintanam vilalataha param. Now this experience should be like what? Ajya dharaya srotasa samam. If you see, if you pour water from a distance, the water is not a continuous flow of water. It is broken. But if you take oil or ghee, you pour, it is a continuous flow of that liquid. Here also, ajya dharaya srotasa samam. Ajya means ghee. Like when we pour ghee in a container, it is a continuous process. It is not a broken one. Similarly, sarala chintanam. We should be effortlessly gliding in this experience. And what is that effortless glide? Mauj mein raho. Wherever you are, enjoy every moment of life. See? Once I went to see some musical thing. I enjoy good music. When the new fellow sing Swamiji, I have just learned now, Mala comes, Are Ram, Ram, Ram. Kuch Mala hai nahi us comes mein. So I went somewhere. And because I was taken, I had to go. And then there was one person sitting next to me. And because I don't understand much, so I just time pass, 1 ghanta, bahut achhi, very good night. Over. Now this fellow, he was understanding something. And every now and then he will hit on my thigh. Kya baat hai? क्या बात है. Third time, I keep my hand. क्या बात है, कुछ नहीं. अरे राम, we get so much unnecessarily involved in this world. Watch, enjoy. Therefore, remember this Maha Mantra. देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. It's very important, my friends. It is not just a casual thing. But normally what happens, one person asked me, one very serious Gambhirananda type of person, Swamiji, what kind of mantra you play before your lectures? I said, okay, I'll not play. No, but what is the meaning in that? I said, I don't know. Then I asked him, uh, there is one mantra, Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiyo Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. What is the meaning of this mantra? I don't know. I said, you also don't know, I also don't know. We are same. See, friends, that mantra should have impact on us, is it not? Because something is said in Sanskrit, does it mean it is a truth? See, friends, we get caught up in non-essentials in life. Bhagavan Shankaracharya distinctly brings out this point. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dukrung karne. Dukrung karne means language. See? This is the sutra in the dhatu part. Like in Hindi they say, to run mane daudna, to sit mane baithna. In the same manner in Sanskrit, dukrung karane, dukrung karane. So dukrung, this dhatu, is in the meaning of to do something. So nahi nahi rakshati dukrung karane. Only the language is not the ultimate. What is said through the language, that is important. See? How important. Do I go to the doctor for my heart operation? Doctor sahab, heart operation kan karo. Who is the doctor? Why you are worried about it? No, I want only Bharadwaj Gotra. No, you want a doctor with a Bharadwaj Gotra or a capable person. See, friends, therefore, this mantra should have a meaning to us. And then only Sarala Chintanam. So when we hear life is a time pass, then suppose your flight is delayed for an hour. So what is to be done? Chant, life is a time pass, life is a relax. But instead of that, you become angry. Why they are doing Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Reaching half an hour earlier, are you going to create a new universe? No. Somehow we have to pass the time, that's it. And for that, keep a mala in the hand. And then these two things which I told you. Chant in your mind and listen yourself. The mind will be slowly in a process of dissolving. Then your life's expression are like a child. You don't become serious. No, relax. And if you are relaxed, everybody around you is also relaxed. Tabla and dimag हमेशा चढ़ा के नहीं रखते. Both will become useless. So, sarala chintanam is effortlessly going on. No efforts. Again, Patanjali Maharshi, prayatna shaithilya ananta samapattibhyam. When we are natural in our hearing ability, we don't have to put any efforts. Those who are hard of hearing, they have to put lot of efforts. Those who have got bad eyes, they have to put lot of effort to see the things. Those who have got normal eyes, they can comfortably sit and see. So, the conclusion is, whenever we are normal, divine being, we do not want to prove anything to anybody on any count. Relax. If I have to prove to my wife that I love you, then you definitely don't love. Thank you, Swamiji. This is the truth of life. That is why they all the time, now and then, when they come on, I got this thing for you. It says flower, very good. But keep it, tomorrow I'll require it. That is what they are fooling you. So sarala chintanam virataha param. Viralataha means what? Once in a while, in a blue moon. Today my mood is very good. By mistake? No. We should be in that easy mode all the throughout life in all conditions. No tensions. What at the most what will happen? We die. And this is the only karma which I will do. Suppose I die here. This karma I do, I die here. You will suffer. अब क्या करे इसका? यही मर रहा था. People will say, see, their Swami has gone to Las Vegas and while gambling he died. What a joy in life. Life is like a cup of tea. It depends on how you make it. See, friends. Therefore, sarala chintanam virlataha param. Let us remain in this all the time. Continuing further, in the 8th mantra, Bheda bhavana saha aham iti asau abhida bhavana pavani mata. This is the prose order. Bheda bhavana. Bheda bhavana is what? I versus you. This versus that. See? So that experience where the knower known division, the experiencer experienced the division is valid. Bheda bhavana. So in that what happens? We are stand before Lord and we are going, for praying, Krishna do this, Krishna do that, Krishna do this. So we are keeping him away from us. And he is struggling to get inside. No, not bahar hi theek hai. See, friends, this is what we do with the Guru also. We make the picture of that Guru, hang him, crucify him, don't come down, okay, be there. Real Guru is when we are able to learn from the instructions given to us. Then that external Guru has entered in our heart, and that entry is confirmed when we learn from every experience of our life. That is Sadguru. Somebody may name somebody as Sadguru, that doesn't mean he becomes a Sadguru. Sadguru is only one. Like somebody writes, his name is what? What is your name? Rajalakshmi. What are you doing? Jhadu. Friends, therefore, Bheda Bhavana, don't push the God away from you. Remember one thing, God doesn't come. He manifests. And when will he manifest? Now, one example. This example I have given recently. I got this example during my backpacking. Therefore, I told you, every day only learning is my spiritual practice. I was packing my bag. And this must be your experience. You travel anywhere in the world, anytime, your suitcase is always small. This is universal law. Then, there is no space, what to do? They add some space. You can't add space. Then, you empty the contents, space is there. Space is there, but it is covered by the content, occupied by the content. The moment you empty, the space manifests. Exactly the same way. God or Bhagavan or Paramatma or Brahman, where it is not, then like our body and mind are like the suitcase. In this, so much of garbage is filled in. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, friends, enemies, important, non-important, memories, worries. The suitcase is packed. And Paramatma is suffocating. अरे इसको हटाओ, उसको हटाओ. नहीं नहीं नहीं, और जरूरत पड़ेगी मरने के बाद. Hey friends, the moment you empty, Bhaye Pragat Kripala Deena Dayala, Bhagwan doesn't come from anywhere. He manifests. Don't run after him. Let him run after us. And he can run after us if we are empty. Then only he can express. See, friends, take this a simple our day-to-day experience. Now, when I come to USA, now wherever I go, suppose I have to go to Phoenix. They don't want me, I want to go. So what I will do, I will search for a person who is capable, who is willing, who has time, and who is happy because of my coming. To him only I select, is it not? In the same manner, if God has to express, like he doesn't want me to come, I want to come. In the same manner, we don't want God. God wants to come express through us. But the problem is, we are not available. Busy with the non-essentials in life. He is searching for somebody who is totally empty. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. हाँ ये खाली है चलो. And through him he expresses. God doesn't come from anywhere. He is suffocating. Suffocating God is you and me. Happy we and you and me is God. Can there be simpler way than what Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi has said? Bheda Bhavanat. Don't create difference. That which creates difference is samsara. That which discovers the common denominator is the satsanga. Therefore, Bheda Bhavana, Saha Aham iti Asu Bhavana. In comparison to this, keeping God away from us, the Saha Aham iti, he and me are not two. Soham iti Abhidha Bhavana. This practice is Abhidha undivided. Be attentive. We are all living only in Bhavana. See, our Bhavana is I am man or woman. Our Bhavana is I am very beautiful. Why? The parents tell that dumb girl right from childhood that मेरी बेटा रानी एक कितनी सुंदर है, अप्सरा लगती है. And that dumb girl thinks she is very beautiful. And she grows with that bhavana, she is very beautiful. But when she goes into society, the truth is revealed. And then she gets the shock of her life. About this I told you sometime, one experiment. I do experiments only everywhere. We went somewhere and with my friend and his daughter. So they wanted me to go somewhere. Say, I will not come, you go here. I'll watch from here. Swamiji, you have no taste, see how beautiful it looks. I said, you know one principle, what looks beautiful is never beautiful. What do you mean? I said, for example, you look beautiful. Next 3 days she didn't talk to me. Because the parents had told her, you are very beautiful, very beautiful. And if somebody, you are not beautiful, her bhavana is shattered. See, friends, we are all leading our life in this bhavana. I am very good. I don't hurt anybody. Even if somebody hurts me, I don't. Because I have no guts. We all have this different bhavana. Here Bhagwan says, do this bhavana. I am not miserable. Somebody hurts me, I don't get hurt. In short, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, no reaction. See, slowly, we will experience this. Saha aham iti. Then next step comes that who am I? Am I body or am I a son, a husband, a father, a brother? Who am I? Only work on this. You yourself will be convinced that you are neither the son, nor the husband, nor the father, nor the brother. Then you have put on different costumes and you have to play the different roles according to the place where you have to act. So, do your role perfectly well. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. After that, remove that role. One man had a very terrible fight with his wife, and in that mode, he went to office. And he had a secretary, and both of them had very good rapport. So, the secretary wrote one slip, sir, today my wife has to be taken for medical checkup. So I'll come after lunch break. Thank you very much. Expecting he will say okay, because very good rapport between the two. He called. Why you cannot go? But no, nothing happens to wives. Arey yaar, you are in the office. You are not a husband. But the husband which has taken possession of that man, he was brought in the office. And there he says nothing happens to wives. Arey, are you a Rashtrapati or what? This is how these bhavanas are creating problems. If you have to do the bhavana, why not do this bhavana? I am happy. If somebody does a mistake and asks you, how are you? Better. And make him miserable. No. Talk though, I am on the top of the world. Don't tell the truth. They know it. See, friends, in Bhagavad Gita's second chapter, Bhagwan Krishna gives the clear spiritual practice and difficulties. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya, nacha yuktasya bhavana, nacha bhavayat shantihi, ashantasya kutas sukham. Ayuktasya bhavana nasti. He who is not able to draw the import of the scriptural statement, they will have misunderstanding about everything. See, scriptural studies require guidance from a living guru. By reading the books, you can't get nothing other than confusion. See? Because what we call tatparya nirnay. When some statements are made, we should not read them on the surface value. What is the principle indicated through that statement? Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. Like example, we are told in our scriptures that you suffer in this life because in the last life you have done something good or bad, and you will continue to suffer next life if you don't change yourself. Again you will be suffering. Now this is the statement. So what is the import of this statement? Is it meant for us to suffer or enjoy? No. It is meant for, first, you are squarely responsible for whatever happens in your life. Don't blame others. First principle. What is an average person? We blame others for all the problems of our life. If I am a child, I blame my parents. If I am parents, I blame my children. And then I will try to improve my parents, or my parents will try to improve me. Both will fail. Nobody can improve anybody. Therefore, nasti buddhi ayuktasya. Then, nacha ayuktasya bhavana. Here is the topic. Bhavana. Why not do this bhavana? I am happy, I am cheerful. No problem. Everything is fine. Try it again and again. And slowly, this bhavana goes deeper. Really, I am mother, father, brother, husband, or I am a man or woman. Work on it. Then really, I am young, old, healthy, unhealthy, or someone who is functioning through the body. If I am functioning through the body, I must be someone different. Like electricity functions through the bulb, therefore electricity is different from the bulb. Yes. Then who am I? Slowly, one day it will click you. The multiplicity, the manyness created on account of the conditionings, that manyness is an illusion. The one on whom these conditionings are superimposed, that is the reality, and that is our essential nature. That is the final of who am I. Sohamityaso bhavana abhida. Remaining will take in our next class. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ